Hello, everyone, and thank you to join us for these Grace Codes, Unlimited Possibilities. And today I have with me Irene Basberg, and please introduce yourself. And I'm so grateful to have you join me today.
Well, thank you, Cindy. I'm so excited to be here as well. Always looking to connect to beautiful souls and beautiful people. My name is Irene Vaxberg. I was born in former Soviet Union. I've been calling home of this country, calling home for over 45 years, something I've lost track. I have two beautiful children. I've been married twice, divorced twice. I have five. Oh,
That's okay.
I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened. Give me
No, it's
one
okay.
second.
I can see you. Keep going.
Um, so I have four. Oh, I don't know.
You
Something is
said,
talking. I don't know. Can you
oh,
hear this?
yeah, I can hear you. Yeah. Sometimes if you get a call or something coming in, and
It
just
it
ignore
wasn't
it.
a call. Something just like just a advertisement going.
Oh, I didn't see it. It's not interfering.
Okay, okay, amazing because it's in my ear. I'm so sorry. This is life and this is life. And we don't know things happen and we just have to roll with the punches. So as a saying, I have five beautiful grandchildren and a dog named Emma. And and I've been a hairdresser over 35 years and pretty much living my best life. And then I had a life-changing experience with a car accident, and it took me to a completely different journey. And here we are. And
And here we are.
it was a
And
difficult journey, but it's a blessing in disguise now.
yeah, and that's a beautiful story. Thank you for sharing all that. And hairdressers are healers. They are counselors. And you know what? I do a scalp massage and working on your brain, it your hands are full of energy. And when you do that type of work, it's very it's intuitive work because you're in there and you not only feel it, but you hear it. So I appreciate that.
Oh, of course. Oh my goodness. I am so sorry. There's a whole podcast in my ear. You don't hear it, right?
No, you're
Okay,
fine.
that's fine. Um, so how did you begin your journey with doing podcasting?
Well, everybody is curious about the grace codes. So, this is a way for me to share with others. And, I intuitively connect with people I can feel their energy and that is heartfelt. And that's why I choose you. And I'm just getting emotional right now because I could feel this flowing from your heart. But, how it started was in the Akashic Records. I was at a retreat, single mom, divorced, raising my kids, two adorable sons on my own, and I have two grandsons as well. And she gifted me this reading. I was writing in my journal book, as you do at retreats, and I want something. At the end of the retreat, I was gifted the reading. So that changed everything. And people that have crossed the veil spoke to me, but I never shared with anyone,
Wow.
do dead people talk to you? And it just opened up. Now everything speaks to me, even little geckos, birds. I can speak to anything telepathically. I can feel energy. Energy is very powerful. Yesterday, I was with a friend and his daughter was getting on a plane, and I said, "Oh, let me shield her." And I felt, she needed a clearing. So, I don't know if that answered your question because I could
No,
go on forever,
of
but
course.
it's life is never staying the same.
Yeah.
Movement is key, and I keep following my intuition, and they have guided me so beautifully. And this morning, I was actually thinking that I've been gifted everything I've asked for. So,
Amen.
yeah,
Yeah.
m-
Yeah.
yeah,
I
California was life changing and it was empowering, and I'm still integrating everything from my trip.
Oh, of course, it takes time, and I completely understand because as a young girl, I had success. I could see things that people talk to me too. And that was the most craziest thing, especially when you're young and you don't understand, and you have these messages come your way, and then you have to tell them to strangers. And for me, as a hairdresser, touching someone and seeing their whole entire life was very uncomfortable.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I get it. I get it. The journey for us is not easy. We have to really protect our energy.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. So we have a lot in common. I've
Yeah.
been divorced
We,
twice, and we have this sixth sense. And for me, um, because I felt it as a really young child, as an
mhm.
adult, was I had to fight it. Like I had to figure out how to uh, I don't want to say control it, but tame it because it was so overwhelming.
Yeah. Now I have to ask you, you mentioned twice about being divorced. I say that, my former husband, I understand so deeply, and I forgive myself and I appreciate everything that happened through the marriage and everything that I learned through it. I feel that everything is a blessing. It's not, there are no mistakes in life. There is only deeper love and understanding.
Oh my God, you literally just repeated a lot. I did a live in the beginning of this year. I go live every single day. And I was talking about there's no mistakes, there's lessons. And this woman jumps on the live and she goes, well, I made many mistakes. I've been married like three times. And you know, wasn't easy. And I'm like, listen, I've been married twice and there's no mistakes. And that's what I told her too. I said, I've learned, I've grown. I have a child, two children I have two different husbands. I have this beautiful children. And I said, if anything else, your children is not a mistake.
Yeah.
And those man come to you for a reason, a season, or whatever, but definitely no mistakes. Would it be easy if I didn't marry those men? I don't know. Would I change anything? No, because there would be a different Irene sitting here in front of you. So yeah, it's there's also a saying, people make plans and God laughs at them because God has its own plan.
Right, right. Yeah, and I appreciate everything that he gifted me. And sometimes things turn differently and there's twists and turns in life and it's how do you handle those bumps in the road? Actually, I'm kind of grateful that I raised them on my own and sent them to college because it empowers you. I did that. And part of that is, all these little things that we do that empower ourselves. Then, when my youngest was 25, I outgrew the Chicagoland area. I wanted to travel, I wanted more. So after 33 years, sold the house, moved and bought an RV and left and traveled. And I needed to get that out of my system.
Amazing. Oh my God, just such a sorry, freaking inspiration. It's so beautiful. And I'm so happy we're actually sharing that because two single mothers living their dream. I also went traveling solo and to Europe and went to, like different places in Ireland and England and even been in Italy by myself and had to navigate the system
Yeah,
and without speaking Italian. And I think a lot of women, married or single, but I think we should speak more to the single women or
right,
divorced women to not forget about themselves. They don't need, we all would love a partner, but you don't need a partner. You are your
right.
own partner. I'm never feeling alone. I'm with me, myself, and I actually felt more alone in my marriages when I had a partner. What does it
Wow.
say? Did I pick the wrong one? No, in the beginning was the right partner. So we have to evolve, but women, single woman power, I'm all about that.
Yeah, because it's what's in front of you and then stepping out of your comfort zone is what really heals and empowers you. And there might be another
Amen.
bump in the road, but you learn and you heal from that and you keep going and it gets better and richer and more full of love. And yeah, you're
Y- Yeah. So
yeah.
how do you help people with your gift?
With the in the Akashic Records, it's evolved with the grace codes. So
Can you explain that to me? What is the grace code? What do you do with it?
so say well for you excuse me, for example, with your former husbands, um, now only love touches me, that you feel loved and embraced by the whole experience with each marriage. And there is forgiveness for yourself, forgiveness for him, whatever, but a deeper appreciation of the union, why it was, and what you learned from it, and how you want to expand from that relationship, and to see, show that to your children. So many people have that, when you carry any tension and anger in your body, that causes unease and disease. And the world needs more love, truth, and grace.
Absolutely. So do you give people steps to do
Yeah.
every
So,
day? Can
energy.
you
Yeah.
walk
So I
me
like
through
to
those?
do, yeah, I like to do energy work on them because sometimes there's attachments, there's all kinds of things that keep you digging deep. And then, the grace code, what comes up now, and then to heal the whole lineage of, heal your parents and anything that they struggled with. You see that you have their same money story. We can do anything. And if it can be just writing down, shifting their timeline shifts your timeline. You can decrease and create. There's so much you can do energetically. And I love words. They're so heartfelt and touching.
That's amazing. That's beautiful. And okay, yeah, you told me you started from the retreat. So what were you in the past life? Like what did you do
Oh,
before
many
this?
things, many things. When I was in Mount Shasta, I saw this Buddha and this energy like shouted out at me. And I said, wow, I saw myself in Egypt, a Greek goddess. I social dance. I'm a ballroom dancer,
Oh,
and there's many
beautiful.
men that I attract to, and we could just do like a giggle fest, and it's just so fun. We're so connected, and you know, I really didn't tell them that, but I think that we were definitely married in a different past life. So yeah, it's so fun to be, energetically connected to others
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
heartfelt. So,
It's beautiful. Amazing. Amazing. I mean, and how long you been doing this?
I got the reading in 2017, so that's
Okay,
when
so
it
something.
when it really took off.
Amazing. What did you do before that?
Oh, I worked for a grocery store chain for 32 years.
Oh,
I was,
wow.
yeah, in advertising and marketing. I got promoted when I got divorced. I worked for a homeopathic doctor. Everything was about healing. The doctor was like my father. Unfortunately, he's passed away, but we're still connected. And yeah, I did many fun things. I work for the
Amazing.
Chamber of Commerce, and I love to support people. And
Sure.
I took
Beautiful.
when you look at your whole life, what you did younger is still like another version of you. I took care of my grandparents, and
Agree.
I love doing things like that. And we're still connected. So
That's beautiful.
yeah,
Amazing.
yeah. And tell me more about you. So what would you like to share more about your business?
So well, like I said, I was a hairdresser and that was my life. I identify, since I was 11, that's what I wanted to do. So I created that dream. I did it. And the car accident pretty much took all of that away and felt like it was a curse because I lost my mental, physical, emotional, financial stability. And my 12 years old was taking care of me. So the difficult moment created more empathy, even more empathy and sympathy, and restored my faith because I lost it. I actually was praying to go. I could not handle living in a broken body and sadness. So, been through some things, but they don't define me. And what I've learned through it is that we have to pray with open heart and open mind, and miracles do happen, but it happens at the time when the miracle is supposed to be, because we have to learn certain lessons. And until we learn them, for me at least, the answer doesn't come, because I have not finished being a student before I become a teacher. Make sense?
Yes.
So yeah, so God sent me a miracle, and it comes in a little patch now. It used to come in a little pair of socks. And it literally gave me my life back. It gave me back. It gave me a mission, a purpose, and passion, a blessing bigger than I could ever imagine. So I do every day tell people, be patient with your journey, be patient with your prayer, and miracles do happen, and you will receive abundance even bigger than you ever expected. And you don't walk alone. Whatever God means to you, or energy, just trust it. And I had to learn that through that, is that patience is the virtue, but it when you're on, your body is on fire and you can't stop shaking, and you need a morphine. and it's not easy to be patient, but yeah, the gift that keeps on giving me gave me courage to show up and share my story of inspiration, bigger than and better. So yeah, so I don't my business is, I don't even know what my business is, because it's a mission. I don't have a business. Hairdressing wasn't a business, even though it was a huge, was a huge business, but it was a mission. It was a purpose. God gave me talent in my hands to be, like you said, healing, to help people feel beautiful, right? And we
Yeah.
say from inside out, but sometimes we need the outside in, and that's okay. So yeah. So, what do you want, what I want your audience to know is that they're not alone, right? They walk
Yes.
in it within themselves, and that they're protected even if we don't feel it. So just be gentle and trust the process. Yeah.
Yeah. That's beautiful. And your hair is beautiful. I love your hair. It's just,
Thank you.
you are
It's
glowing.
happy.
Yeah.
It's happy.
It's happy. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel that, God chooses us in the right time. And it's not only him, it's everyone that, he's got helpers. There's angels, there's ascended
Yeah.
masters, there's the Akashic Records, there's Buddha. There's so much. And when you love everything and you feel that, that's when, kind of, you're doing the work. I'll say, oh, I'm going to pick her.
Yeah.
So that's when your prayer is answered. You talk about that fire moment. That is true. Like everything has to be aligned. You have to be ready.
Yeah. And it's interesting. I was ready to surrender, and that word in itself was very intense in my journey, because I was saying I was giving up, but in return I was surrendering. And that aha moment came on a podcast that was supposed to last 15 minutes and went 60 minutes, because we just, she was also actually, Debbie was also very intuitive. It was like a more of a spiritual um interview, but it was just like we were like, I was blown away. She was blown away. We both had so many breakthroughs. And that's why I love this, because every time I jump on, I learn something new about myself, and the other person as well becomes part of my community and support system. So yeah, it's all of it. It's really incredible. And I don't, when I do this, I just want to show people that again, their difficult moment doesn't define them, but we have to get through that difficult moment. And I just wanted to ask you, so what is your uh like idol client? Like, what do you look for?
Oh, it's, a single mom, looking for something, and she doesn't even have to be single, but someone that's going through something that's wants to connect to their consciousness. And, in these, I teach a course in the Grace Codes. What happens is you uncover everything and you get to the root. Like we all have something, but when you love that something with grace and ease, your life begins to flow differently. My client now, perhaps, she's manifesting. She inherited. She's in the flow, and that when you do all this work, whatever it is, if there's many things in the whole course. It's a 90-day container, and we're starting a new one next week, and things just unravel. And as you learn more and heal the whole lineage, that's when you really flow in life. You flow with an ease and grace. There's you really don't have any tension. You just, ask and it is given. So
Yeah, it's beautiful. I love that. I
thank you.
absolutely love that.
Thank you. Thank you
Yeah.
very much.
Yeah. Oh, wow. It's a lot to process. We've discussed some really deep things that, you know,
Thank you.
that a lot of people feel broken and like as you're speaking to me, I'm like, where am I? Where do I need to level up? Like, I feel amazing and great, but as in conversation, you're like, after this podcast, I have to sit there for a little bit and kind of like go within myself and say, okay, where's the awareness needs to be and why this person came to interview or have this conversation with, right?
Right. Yeah. And the beauty of it is that I like to nurture people. We all need nurturing. I see, I recently lost a friend that, her mother and her parents died young. Well, she manifested breast cancer. We are
Mm,
manifesting every second of every day. Breasts represent nurturing. We all need nurturing. So, shout out to all the women that are listening to this. Get your nurturing, heal everything so that you feel and you live and you breathe your best life.
yeah, yeah,
And it's giving permission, it's letting go of the money, it's making the commitment, it's honoring that in you and giving that sacred time and place to really embody and feel. And as you do this, talking about embodiment, you become bigger energy, big, yeah, more heartfelt. And then you share it with the world. It creates a ripple effect. And then everyone else is thriving and sharing this powerful energy because we are all about energy.
yeah, 100%, a
And
hundred
everything
percent.
everything we do creates more energy. Your
Yeah.
sleep, who you hang around with, how you spend your time, yeah, the food that you eat, the water that you drink, it's all, yeah. And my
All
trip to,
together.
yeah, my trip in Mount Shasta, I felt that energy of the mountain. That was powerful. I drank from the creek that was running, and I just filled my soul with this powerful energy. And then I swam in the lake that was cold. After we hiked, then we swam, and you could see the bottom. It was very majestic, and yeah, we had a very good time. It was we kind of created our own sisterhood connection.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
beautiful.
yeah. We raised our children together when they went to a Catholic school, and we were thinking about having a mom's retreat. And you know, because when they're little, you're so busy, but
I agree.
now they're the busy ones, and I
Exactly.
honor my sons. They're doing so well.
Mm, thank God. Thank
Thank
God.
God. Yeah.
When our children in peace, we are in peace.
Yeah, I'm so proud of them.
Mm,
My oldest is an amazing father, and he's to me he's like he's so smart in school. Senior year 5 APs, and oh my gosh, he just wowed me. And then my youngest one, he lost a job and now he got a better job. I mean, he wasn't even off for that long. Like what a dynamo!
Yeah. Amazing. Well, congratulations of raising such beautiful children.
Thank you.
You're welcome, of course.
And they're always inbred us. We're always energetically connected, even your family. And we might
Yeah,
not talk for a while, but we are always connected.
I believe so. I believe so.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Uh,
Yeah.
Well, it was such a pleasure to meet you and
Oh,
to
thank
see
you.
your
Vice versa.
your glow and your radiant and your pretty hair
Thank you.
and your
Thank
big
you.
heart. Oh,
It's
you're
been a
welcome.
journey, but I'm here and did not define
Yes.
it. It didn't define me. I defined it. And now I can, you know, spread joy, happiness, and awareness of my magic patch.
Wonderful. Wonderful. I'm
Thank
so
you for
happy
your
for you.
time.
Oh, you're welcome. Have a beautiful day and let's stay in touch.
Absolutely.
Okay, bye-bye.